Well, it's Giving Tuesday here at WEEI to benefit the Jimmy Fund, and it is made possible every year by great partners like FindMassMoney.com. And joining us right now is someone who supports this cause every year, the great and honorable treasurer of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, Deb Goldberg. Deb, how are you?
Good, Greg. How are you? Although I have to admit, I'd much rather be with you over at Fenway Park.
Yes, I know. Well, we can do it this way this year, and then hopefully, if everything goes well, we'll be back at Fenway next summer.
Well, it's looking a little more promising, isn't it?
I think so. I hope so. And every year I personally, because I'm frugal, go to findmassmoney.com, and I'm hoping that I get to see my name there. And occasionally it's there, and occasionally it isn't. But it's a great way for, if you're looking to, a lot of people are home with nothing to do. It's a great way to see if the state owes you any money.
Well, and candidly, we made it even easier, and we were really lucky. A couple of years ago, me along with my team, and many of them, decided to put unclaimed property into the cloud. So the minute that the pandemic hit last year, we were able to go remote on everything. And we had a whole new software system that we have, so that people could just go online and put their names in. So it was one evening, I was watching on television that was boring. I started putting in all my friends' names. Well, I was really busy texting everybody for the next 3 hours, and I had an even larger group of friends than I had them when I began. So it was a really great thing to be doing.
Yeah,
and
Wiggy's,
I encourage everyone.
Wiggy's in there under 5 different names, 5 different aliases. So.
I'm trying.
Silly Wiggy, funny Wiggy.
That's it.
So, Deb, you have a check to present. I think we have a big check, right? I love big checks.
I have a huge check, and I've been trying to figure out how to get the number onto the screen. Now, One thing I want to say is our role is we actually find and collect money that was supposed to go to the Jimmy Fund that got lost. You know that expression, it got lost in the mail?
Yes.
We got lost in the mail. So we look for the funds, we find the funds, and we've been bringing you checks for a super long time. And so this year, I want to hear the drum roll.
Okay, Wiggy, drum roll.
Can you see the number?
Wow.
That's a big number.
Treasurer.
Yeah, so that is $259,910 for the Jimmy Fund. That's awesome, Deb. That's amazing.
And we're always so delighted. I don't really think I know anyone whose life has not been affected by cancer. I feel so fortunate that when my mother, who's going to be, please, 90 in March, was diagnosed, the kind of care that she has received and the kind of care that is on the cutting edge here in Boston at the Dana-Farber and all the hospitals in Massachusetts have been able to elongate people's lives even when there isn't a complete cure. So for people to give as much as they can, I know we're all in challenging times, but we've got to not only wipe out this horrific disease, but we also have to make sure that they even come up with treatments that help people live even when they have cancer. And the Jimmy Fund does such incredible work that it's a pleasure for me and my team to be able to, since 2006, we've gotten and found $2.6 million for the Jimmy Fund.
We've been hearing, we've been hearing it all day, and it's about the incredible team that works at Dana-Farber. It's about the things that they do, with their patients, and the care and the concern that they put in. It's like a family, and so you're absolutely right about that, and what you guys have been able to do is amazing. So
we want to do our part, and we know that the money is used well. When you say the kind of things that they do for their patients, they have music, and they do mindful exercises and relaxation and the tenderness that people are treated by. it goes beyond description when a patient and their family, because believe me, the family goes through a lot too. So
Now,
we love helping.
Deb, looking at that painting behind you, that's not an original Renoir, is it? Because I'm going to be a little bit nervous about if the treasurer has an original Renoir at their home, we need to go back and take a look at the records.
Actually, it's an original Monrood.
Oh.
Monrood is an artist from Boston, and he lives in Brighton. And that is, he is a surrogate brother of mine, because he and his husband, I've known his husband since his husband was practically born. And he is an amazing painter, as you can well see.
Wiggy has an original Boston Herald behind him. That's what he's got.
Yeah, I'm not fortunate to have
That's not original, Wiggy.
the beautiful painting. So I'm one day I'll maybe have some paintings on the wall.
You can always dream. All right. Well, Deb, listen, you guys have done so much over the years when it comes to the Jimmy Fund, and we thank you so much for that. And I hope you have a fantastic holiday season.
You too, but most important, everybody, be safe. Don't do something silly and that you'll regret someday. We're all going to get back to normal again. So let's all get there together. Be safe.